I have never dated anyone and nor do I plan to. First of all, it's haram for me. Second of all, I don't trust men. And third of all, I'm not ready for marriage yet. And fourth, I don't mind being single. I feel like being single is so infinitely better than being with the wrong man who will ruin your life. I am what you can call a man hater, yet I soon watching rom-com. I soon watching scenes where the male lead is showing love or giving her priority or helping her achieving her dream, taking her to foreign trips and doing all these nice things for her because he loves her. But I know that that's not the reality because in K-drama, some male leads are portrayed in such a perfect way that fans keep saying, Debom has raised my standards and he has raised my standards and he is raising the bar too high. For you to raise your bar high should not be based on a drama or movie. It should be based on the simple fact that you deserve a nice life. You deserve a man who will respect you and who will care for you and who will be a real man and not a man child. Especially in my society, I have seen that men don't do any work. I'm filming this during Ramadan and iftar is being prepared, men don't do anything. Women prepare the entire table of Ramadan and everything that you see. Even beyond that, there is the hidden cost of doing household labor without any appreciation and without any pay. And we have this ongoing trend of women deciding not to get married and not having babies because women have gotten so sick and tired of doing unpaid labor and put so much work into their family, put their blood, sweat and tears and their soul into their family, into their relationship, and what do they get in return? They get trauma, they get cheated on, and they get physical, emotional, mental, psychological abuse in return. And so they just said that if I'm just going to have the short end of the stick, then why do I put myself through all this? Why am I going to be married if I can't have a fulfilled, peaceful life? So I'll just stay single. And we have now proved that women are more educated than men. In higher education sector, women are getting more degrees, women are leaning more into doing professional work. They are becoming CEOs, they are owning new businesses because for women, it's not about the designer bags. It's about freedom and choice and having dignity that I don't have to take money from a man to do the things that I want to do, to explore the world, to travel and to actually have a nice fulfilled life. A man will never understand the pains of a woman and as a woman, I will never understand the pains of a man. We all live in this patriarchal capitalist society which greatly benefits from women not speaking up, women not putting their dreams first and women not making themselves a priority. Even the double standards are crazy. A father takes his child to school, then brings him back home and the neighbors start praising him. Oh, such a great dad, such an attentive dad and so on. But a woman does the same thing. It's just normal Tuesday. It's no big deal. It's a woman's job. But is it? Hasn't the child came from two people? Doesn't the responsibility fall on two parents? And misogyny is so much ingrained in our mind that we don't even notice sometimes. Like people saying to a car, fill her up. For many objects we use she or her. I mean, I personally don't like that type of language, but for many people it's just not a big deal. It's normal. It has been normalized. As a Muslim, I feel so relieved that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us so much honor because our main concern is not to please another man, is not to please strangers, is not to put on makeup for strangers, make ourselves presentable for strangers. Instead, our main focus on how am I going to have an impact on this life? How am I going to please Allah, not other people? And how can I attain Jannah? I mean, those are such high, important, big goals than thinking about a man, thinking about marriage all the time and thinking about relationships all the time. Your life cannot be centered around a man. Even if you're married, even if you're truly happy in your marriage life and you have no problem in a relationship, because you're so much bigger than that. And that goes for a man as well. Your life cannot be centered around your wife. We all have so much stuff to do and marriage is a very important and very big part of our life, but it is not 100% or nothing. And stop telling women that they are expired. I mean, what kind of language is that? A woman is not an object that comes with an expiry date. If I get married at 30 or 40, what do you care? My friend, it's none of your business. I mean, for me, marriage is not something that I think about regularly. I think about it sometimes because I am getting older and I would like to get married to a nice man. But just because I'm approaching my mid-20s does not mean I have to get married, because if I can't find a suitable mate, then do I marry a fool? Then do I marry an idiot? No. Ultimately, it's my choice. And Islam has given us that freedom. It's the bride's and it's the groom's choice. Islam has specifically told us that it is haram for parents or for elders to manipulate someone emotionally, psychologically or spiritually or even in the name of Islam so that your daughter would get married or your son would get married. And I'm so grateful for that, alhamdulillah. If there's something that I think about day in and day out, it's travel. I want to travel the world. It is my ultimate dream. It is on top of my bucket list. I want to travel to every country, every city. I want to try out every cuisine. I want to explore every culture there is. So yes, a man is not my priority. It's like the least priority. I saw this tweet that what do you need? Like Like someone asked, do you need a man? Are you looking for a man? And then the woman replied, a man is the easiest thing I can get. What I do need is $1 billion because I want to travel to many different countries. I want to explore. I want to be a better person. I want to be a wealthy person. I want to be self-independent. The main point here is that yes, I do want my soft romance like I have seen on Summer Sky, and I do want a suitable partner. But as long as I don't get that, I will remain single. And if someone does not match my standards, then I will never lower my bars because you have only one life. Why would you lower your standards for a man child? There are research saying that single women and married men are the most fulfilled, are the most happy. Why? Because single women, we prioritize ourselves, we take care of ourselves, we hang out with friends, we are not looking for a man constantly. And married men, it's easy. Everything in their life is taken care of. Their laundry, their cooking, their children. So why wouldn't you be happy? Because while you are living your life, someone else is doing all the stuff in your lives. And I see so many more aspirational and ambitious women doing things, achieving things, building things of their own, because we want to have a life full of stories, memories, and impact and experiences rather than just love and marriage and children. And yes, I do want children, I do want marriage, but it should not be just limited to that. It should be so much more than that. South Korea has now the lowest birth rate of all countries. And why is that? Because South Korean women are tired of being judged. They are tired of the treatment that they get, because they're tired that they have to take the load of two parents and they have to take care of the entire household and they have to put their husband and their children before themselves, and they don't get appreciation and they are constantly judged for their action. Even though the country has developed so much, there's still so much stuff to improve, especially for women. A lot of factors go into the girl who hates men but still wants a great husband, a reliable husband, and a responsible man.